Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you some information about creator's block. What creator's block is from my own perspective, how I saw it in my vision, how I understood it, how it spoke to me, because it did speak to me. As I'm not sure if anyone from my previous channels is watching, but for all the others, I am a very powerful intuitive. I have very powerful clairvoyant abilities. I have all the abilities, I believe, in different capacities, and they work how they work in the moment, however moment decides they want to work. So what was this creator's block in my case? I had a conversation with it today. I asked, why are you here? And it responded. The block responded and said, because you are toxic. Like someone in your lineage is. And I said, why am I toxic? And the block responded, I am here to bully you. I'm here to suck you dry of your creative energies. And then I asked, what do you need in order to leave? And then there was silence. Nothing and no one responded to me. I only received a vision as a result of this conversation with this block, this creature, because it looked like a creature. It wasn't a very pleasant one. The block took its baggages and left. So all it needed from me was non-reactiveness and silence. Basically, this block was a pattern, a structure in my father's lineage. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this structure to see what was that all about and what was the mentality around it when the people in the lineage, they were still alive. How were they seeing the situation that created a block as a result? After I'm going to share this information with you, we are going to dive into a reading to see if we get any information about your creator's block and how can you tackle your own block in order to shine your beautiful light for everyone to see. And so, diving deeper into my father's lineage, I discovered this structure created by the people's minds. So multiple people came together in the lineage to create some sort of a protection against the world, protection against their enemies. We stick together, so to speak, we stick together in order to protect ourselves from the world, from whatever is happening in the world. So what we are going to do, we are just going to be like this in a certain way. We are not going to question what's outside of this box or what's inside of this box. We are not going to leave the box. We are going to stay strong and stay together to protect ourselves and our lineage. And maybe that worked for a while. But as the lineage moved on and progressed, this protection mechanism became almost, it took a form, if you want. It shape-shifted through time and space in a creature. And this creature that was found later on in the mental body, in the people in the lineage, blocked the individual from having an open mind, from thinking outside of the box, from even encouraging the descendant to be different or to think outside the box. And so I came in the lineage, and my soul was like, I'm not going to continue that. I will start anew. And so you can see how there was friction here. And every single time I would want to express the juiciness of my creation nature, this powerful force would interfere. I pushed through it for a while. For years, but it became so hard. And I really didn't understand why or what's happening. It was also a matter of divine timing. There were a multitude of factors that I had to work with in order to arrive to a certain point where the blood would speak to me, right? Okay. Let's begin to the reading for you now. Let's see what is if you have any blockage, any creator's blockage, and any other information. Oh my god, my light went, my natural light, because I don't have an artificial light today. Any other information that wants to come through for you today in this message. For that, we are going to use the Medicine Woman Oracle. And the Medicine Woman Oracle in itself can talk about you, the one watching, being a very healing presence, being a mother for others, regardless of your gender, a protector of humanity. There is someone watching that you are a powerful protector for humanity, believe it or not. You, just by being you, you carry this structure. Keep hearing at an individual level, you need a lot of time for yourself, is what I hear. You need a lot of space. A big house would suit you. A big house where you can just spend some time in one of the corners of this house. I assume a big house because you would share that house with others, and you need that corner just for you and for your field, which is huge, to restructure. I hope this makes sense. I'm literally seeing how you having enough space to be, your field will what am I trying to say? Will grow and will blossom into that which you are meant to be. Not all the information will be given to us, to me or to you in this reading, in this message here today. But a piece of the puzzle is here. So take it if it resonates. If your discernment says, yes, I understand what you're saying, take it and don't look back. Okay? A mother, a protector, a huge field, a huge soul. Eckhart Tolle, I remember he is living in a separate house, in a big house or in a separate house from his spouse, and this can be a reason why. That's how what his field requires, a whole lot of space. Winter, a time for turning inwards, rest in silence, number 22. My camera is about to die. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I'm just waiting for the light to come. Okay, I'm waiting for the light to come. Interesting. Waiting for the light to come. Winter, a time for turning inward, rest in silence. So maybe you also need, if you feel a blockage, if you feel like this message resonated with you so far and you feel that blockage, maybe you also need to be silent, to stay in silence, not to react to the blockage, just to stay with the blockage, right? Stay with the blockage so the blockage can leave you once and for all. But everything here is connected. These are little keys. You see a space for your field to be, to restructure in order for you to become who you are meant to become. Silence, meditation, purification, yes, your eyes do speak. There is no need to speak. Your eyes do speak. And when the time will come, you will speak. You see how this lady in the card has her mouth covered. Okay. During this video, I have this little spider just walking around my room. It's stressing me out. Okay. Spirit of air, a favorable wind is blowing on your life. Okay. This card to me is bringing a whole message. So much to unpack with this card. I hope I'll be able to bring as much information as I can with the English that I have. So, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I channeled information about trauma of the stillborn child. I believe stillborn means you are born dead. And so many of us, we are born dead. We have, because of the lineage we were born in, but also because of our past incarnations, if you believe in that, and other factors involved here. We are not, people cannot see us. And it is so hard to see yourself, especially in the formative years, if you don't have a mirror in the position of a parent that can mirror back to you your inner light. And then you basically are dying on the inside slowly but surely, because you don't feel seen, heard, understood. right? This is one reason why there is a connection here with big souls that take onto this kind of lineages in order to transmute it and to start anew. Also, your need of being alone and of space is for you to grow your inner light, to understand your light, to understand yourself. Because there was no mirror to mirror back to you your light. And what was mirrored back to you was a false identity. Maybe you didn't have enough information for a big chunk of your life to wake up and to do the work. And probably, or for sure, all the people around you are a mirror of different facets of yourself. And probably, even in your romantic relationship, I don't want to say for sure, probably, even in romantic relationships, that person can bring to you a part of yourself, but not all parts of yourself. You might be tempted to exit relationships because there is so much to integrate. That integration can happen in other ways. You don't have to jump ship. Use your discernment when you listen to these messages, right? There is so much to be said around what I just said here. So much to be mentioned. As you love yourself more and more, what I'm meaning with what do I mean by that? As you take your power back and you say, you take control of your life and you say, enough is enough, I'm tired, I'm going to retreat in my corner and do the work. It is hard to have those transcendental moments. To transcend, you are transcending your blood, so to speak, and more than that. You have to stay with the block, and it's not fun. You have to stay with the creature, and it's not fun. And in that moment, you feel frustrated, you feel confused. Rest in silence. Even after you have a transcendental moment, you won't feel like your field is strong enough. Strong enough to what? To embark on a new journey? Maybe to create your creation? Even if the blood is free, right? The pattern, you transcended the pattern. Now that energy is outside of you. You will still be triggered to go back to it. Do you see these little spirals outside of the pattern? Those are little mind traps, if you will, which is they are going to want to pull you back in, but it's going to want to pull you back in an illusion, because there is nothing there. You see, it's white, it's not even dark. Okay. Anything else to be said? Today here, a final message with another card. It's going to be the first card, is what I hear. Gratitude. Feel how life showers you with blessings. Give thanks. You know, they say authenticity is the highest vibration of them all. If you are authentic in every single moment of your life, there is no other, a higher vibration than that. So if in a certain moment you feel down, you feel like shit, you feel bad, allow yourself to feel that. Ask yourself if you have catch yourself in that moment, and if you have the tendency to perform for your relationships, whatever type of relationship, catch yourself in that moment and ask yourself, why am I doing that? Why am I choosing the frequency of fear, which tells me if I don't perform in this moment, maybe I'm going to lose this person, or maybe I'm going to change the air in the room, and these people are going to see me differently, and they are not going. Fear of rejection, there's a lot of demons that can go around that, right? So catch yourself and ask yourself these questions. But if you are already an authentic person, and if you already day by day you show up for yourself, whatever spiders show up in your room, like I have this one that drives me crazy, I swear, it's the last thing that I was expecting. I'm going to create a video today and a spider will show up in my room, which never happened in the past 1.5 years in this room. Anyhow, you see this distraction as a lot. You might experience a lot of distractions, a lot of fears might surface. This is a lot of don't stop, my friend, whoever you are watching, don't stop, go at it. And as I was saying, if you are already a very authentic person, what is required from you to do right now is to stay in the energy of gratitude. Maybe write down what are the things you are grateful for. Oh yeah, okay, I get it. So if you're someone that already has had these transcendental moments, you have already understood the block in the blood, you might be pulled back by the mind traps a little bit. So if you are there, just stay strong by being grateful. I am grateful for being able to have this room and the spider in it. Drives me crazy. What are you grateful for? Do you have a cockroach somewhere in your room? I'm grateful for being able to tell my partner to free me from the spider. I'm grateful for this plant that I have it right here. Look how gorgeous it is. What are you grateful for? See you in my next one.